Hi everyone, Sharon here. And I just wanted to jump on and ask a question. And that is, are you feeling the way that I'm feeling at the moment? And the way I'm feeling at the moment is that I seem to be looking around at the world and things don't seem to resonate with me so much anymore. I'm not particularly interested in a lot of what is going on. And even when it comes to books and online courses and I'm a lifelong learner. I love to learn stuff. And I'm just not as interested in what people have to say at the moment. And I think part of that is that everything I seem to be seeing feels like it's like from an old paradigm. It's like an old news, old way of thinking, an old mindset. Now, there's nothing wrong with old, but it doesn't seem resonant to me anymore. Um, and that's across the board. I'm really noticing it recently. And I was even having a chat with a friend, and we were talking about something we wanted to work on together. And even as we were talking about it, I was saying, yeah, but I feel like there may be a new way. I feel like maybe we could create something new out of this. I feel like we can use that as a basis, but that doesn't feel right, And I'd instigated the conversation and sort of said, "Hey, then why don't we do something on this subject?" And we were talking about it. But then as we started to talk about it, I was like, "Yeah, no, this can't be it. There's another level." And I think that's the feeling I'm getting at the moment. That every time I'm looking at something, I kind of go, "Yeah, that's what we already know. There's no point in rehashing what we already know. What's the next level with this? How could we expand this?" And I'm looking across at books and even films actually and TV and stuff. There's only a few things that really capture my interest at the moment, which is a great thing because it means less distraction. But I'm just wondering if I'm the only one feeling this, and I suspect I'm not the only one feeling this. But it's really ramped up. I would say in the last month. It's been ongoing for about a year, and we are in a transition year, so that kind of makes sense anyway. But it's really ramped up in the last month, where the people I'm most interested in hearing from are people I've never heard of. The books I'm most interested in reading are people who aren't in the mainstream. And it just feels like this transition year, and we're in year two of the transition year. We're now in September 2023. The end of the transition period is September 2024. But are you feeling this too? Are you sort of not as interested in what people are saying, not as interested in what people are offering, not as interested in what people are doing? Sometimes I'm not that interested in the news most of the time anyway, but people it filters through to me anyway. So sometimes someone will say, "Oh, did you hear about this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I heard about it, but it seems quite irrelevant." And I think this is the thing. I'm getting this feeling of, yeah, that's nice. I see what people are doing, but it doesn't seem relevant. It doesn't seem resonant anymore. Um, and I'm just wondering, what's your experience? Have you noticed this? And how are you dealing with it? Does it feel comfortable? Does it feel exciting? Does it feel uncomfortable? I myself at times feel a little bit uncomfortable. I love to learn and I love to grow. And I'm sort of feeling as if I can't really see the innovation at the moment. I can't really see the something new and exciting on the horizon. Everyone seems to be rehashing what they already know. They're doing what they're already good at. And I'm kind of sort of thinking, right, well, if no one else is sort of offering what I feel is resonant, okay, that's fine. I'll have to do it. I'll have to start it. I'll have to do it. And that's okay too. But I'm just wondering, how are you feeling about this? Have you noticed this change within yourself as well? Let me know in the comments.